What's going on, everybody? It's been a little bit since my last video, so I'm going to go ahead and keep you guys updated on things. I do have a very particular question for everybody out there. Obviously, we all know that this is my first, lifted truck. This is my first experience in a lifted truck, so I'm still learning about, everything that has to do with, anything lifted and all that. I mean, just because I'm in the monster truck world doesn't really apply over here to, to the pickup truck world. So, I'm learning everything about how everything works still and all that. How to deal with, all the stuff that comes with the problems of lifting an independent front suspension pickup truck. Anyway, my basic question is, there's an awful lot of road noise in here. Like, I can't talk to anybody on the phone and hear them very well with all the noise from, rattling plastics and the tires and just the overall road noise. So my question to you guys out there is there any way to soften that up a little bit, make it a little bit quieter? Secondly, when I slow down to a stop, we'll see if it does it here. I don't know if you picked up on that at the camera, but as soon as I get below 10 or so miles an hour at a stop, I get a huge, vibrate. It sounds like just a big vibrating, noise. I don't know where it comes from, if it comes from the front or it comes from the back, but it's really annoying, and I don't seem to remember it doing that earlier after I got the lift put on, after I got the tires and wheels and stuff put on. So I'm trying to figure out what that is. I don't know if it's audible from the outside of the truck or if it's just audible from the inside, but it's driving me nuts. And I'm just wondering. I got new brake pads for the truck, so I'm going to work on the brakes a little bit and make everything a little bit better. I don't know if it's warped rotors that are making that noise or what, but it's definitely something that annoys me. And all the OBS truck owners know that there's all sorts of creaks and rattles and everything in our trucks, and they just have their annoyances. But that's something that really just annoys me, is when you come to a stop and it does that. So if anybody has an answer to that, and wants to share, I'd be more than happy to take that and see what I could do. But yeah, that's pretty much my questions as far as being sort of newer to the lifted truck world, and if that is a thing with everybody else or not. I don't know. I don't ask those questions if I talk to other people about it. But so yeah, that's number one. Number two, kind of wanted to go over my plans for the springtime. Now, every year I try to do something a little bit different with it, and try to add a little bit of something here and there. So some of my plans, definitely want to get my windshield taken care of. I do have a crack over there in the corner. You can't see it on the screen, but I want to get that taken care of. I'm wanting to do something as far as different color with my suspension, maybe some pieces. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm not going to go all out and do the whole thing, but I'm wanting to go ahead and strip the fender flares, get those repainted, repaint the frame probably with POR 15. I can get that locally, so I want to do that, grind that down and get it repainted black, and just don't want to accent something with the color underneath. I've been kind of partial to white and blue. Kind of think that looks good, but I've also been told that by opinion that white and red might look good. But kind of want to get some minor things taken care of first, as far as problems. My door lock actuator for my passenger side door doesn't work, so I want to get that taken care of. So I'm going to get all those little detail things taken care of first, and then kind of move on to some more aesthetic looking things, and hopefully get into some performance down the road. But any opinions definitely appreciated. I take everybody's ideas into consideration, and I'm always looking for anybody telling me what's up. I want to do a little bit of something. I want to do some sort of steering stabilization, because it's awfully it's not where I want it to be. My ride's definitely not as comfortable as I want it to be. So that's really my plans and my updates. I want to just get the thing as comfortable as possible, and running as well as it needs to be. So that's what my plans are for the springtime, and possibly whatever else pops into my head, or whatever else I feel like wanting to do. But that's what I'm planning on. But anyway, guys, if you have any answers to those questions, And definitely plop a comment down there or send me a message through Instagram. Almost at 3,000 followers on Instagram, so thank you everybody for that. All of you guys that have followed, I appreciate that. Still getting all sorts of questions on where I've got my mirrors and everything. I've answered that a gazillion times, but I'm trying to keep everybody answered on that. But yeah, just thanks for all that, and hopefully somebody might know a little thing or two about my little questions here, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching as usual, everybody, and we'll see you later.